Are you tired of spending a lot of money and getting absolutely nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMuttCoin.com for the cheapest, safest, most reliable coins on the net. And are you also looking for training points to power up that player to make them just a little bit better? Training is also available on the website. Link is down below in the description.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Just. Welcome back to another Madden 19 video. But today we're going to go on ahead and talk about the AFC and NFC championship games that we went ahead and saw yesterday. We had the Chiefs versus the Patriots, and we also had the Rams versus the Saints. It was a good day of football, man. It was a good day. It's a great day of football, matter of fact. Both games, not one, not just one, but both games went to overtime. And unfortunately, both home teams, no pun intended, got sent home packing. And it was a first off, I thought the Rams were going to win, which I was correct with. And I thought the Patriots were going to win, which I was correct with. But the fashion at which we're going to go ahead and do our daily because, why not? The fashion at which the Saints lost was disgusting. There's no other words, if, ands, about it. I don't care if you hate the Saints. I don't care if you disagree with anything about the franchise or whatever your thoughts may be. They were robbed in broad daylight. They should have got a first down. They should have continued the drive with the Rams having, 1, 2 timeouts? I know they didn't have 3 timeouts. That I know for sure. I got to push Shazier in, man. That way I can hopefully get freaking I'm a few tackles off $250K. And I could use that. I don't need it, but I could use it. Yeah, man. So, the way that they went ahead and lost. Oh, catch it, man. I need the tackle. The way that they went ahead and lost was disgusting, man. The officiating has been downright disgusting. It's been awful. It is what it is. And the way the Patriots won, that fumble. That fumble, the muff. I guess it's not a fumble, but the muff on the punt, it was touched. It was touched. And let's just say, even if it wasn't touched, right? Let's just say it wasn't touched, even though I believe it was. There's not enough evidence to overturn it because the original rule was a touchdown, right? At least I think it was. I could be wrong. I don't know what the hell was going on, man. I was doing a lot of things last night, man. But I believe the original rule was a touchdown. They went up 21-17, and then it got overturned. Now, in order for it to get overturned, there must be clear evidence. Clear. There's no doubt. It's not, I think, no. Oh, it's a fact. He definitely did not touch it. It's a fact. There's no way to tell if a little baby nail scraped the side of that ball, man. There's no way to tell. And that call right there, I was shocked. I sat there and I looked. I was like, okay, well, there's no way. There's no way to tell. There's absolutely no way to tell. But there's no way to know if it was actually touched or not. It got overturned, and there's just absolutely, positively no way for anyone to know. And all hell broke loose, as it should. Again, the officiating has been downright horrendous all year. I think they're absolutely the Saints should be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl, but unfortunately they're not because of a clear, blown, missed pass interference call. And that right there was clear as day. And I'm blind, but that right there was obvious. It was obvious. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even you could go on ahead and maybe see that he was. No. It was bad. It was bad. And I'm just, look at that catch though. And I'm just curious as to how all my Saint fans, how you guys feel, because if that happened to my team, and I know about robbery, because Sherman, there was pass interference on Crabtree, man. I ain't giving it up. It was pass interference, man. Well, we should have. Man, we should have went to the Super Bowl that year, and we would have won. We would have won. We got robbed, man. We got bamboozled. We got hoodwinked. We got ran amok. And we got flat out deceived, hoodwinked. We was robbed, man. And that's my side of the story, and I'm sticking to it. But no, I wonder how you guys feel. Now you see Sean Payton, right? If you guys looked at any of the post game highlights or anything like that, there was a small video of Sean Payton going to the ref saying, excuse me, saying that's a Super Bowl call, and it is. I feel bad, man. I feel bad. Like I truly feel awful at the fact that the NFC is now represented by the Saints out of robbery. Out of pure, unadulterated, unfiltered robbery in broad daylight in front of millions and millions of people. They're going to go on ahead and miss a call that decides a team from not going to the Super Bowl, and that is flat out disgusting. I feel bad, man. I feel bad. I don't remember. Let me see. Let me see if I could bring it up on the tube real quick. Let me see. Saints pass interference. It's actually the first thing you see when you type in Saints. It's actually the first thing you see. Let me see if I can see the actual highlight. I haven't heard anything about it from, right here, the clip Stephen A. Smith is talking about it. I need to see, what the situation was, if they had timeouts or anything like that, what the call was. I need to see it, man. Someone just show me the highlight, man. I need to see the highlight because I can't listen to the video because I got my mic plugged in. Okay, here we go. This is the call right here. I mean, it's just blatant. It's blatant, man. The man just assaults him. He just assaults him in broad daylight, man. I can't see how many timeouts the Rams got. Is it one? That should have been automatic first down. Now, you sit there. You can't say, like, okay, listen. Check this out, Rabbit Stroke. Check this out, Nelson. It was pass interference, clear. They missed it, but the Saints went ahead and still gave up. They still gave up that field goal to allow the Rams to tie the game. They still allowed that field goal. And they did go to overtime, Nelson, and they did give up the game-winning field goal. Now, you can say that. But they shouldn't have been in that position, man. They shouldn't have been in that position. You know it. I know it. We all know it clear as day. It would have been, they had what, one timeout? One timeout? With a minute 40 left in the first down, they can only stop the clock once game is over, man. You take a few knees. You kick the game-winning field goal with no timeouts or very little time left. And that's it. It's over. The Saints go on that and they march into the Super Bowl as they should, defeating what I would like to think is the best team in the NFL. Now, you may disagree with the Saints, the Rams being the best team in the NFL, but I mean, roster-wise, you take a look at their talent, man. Their D-line with Ndamukong Suh, with Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year. You got Todd Gurley, who's a freaking machine, who's a monster. What do you got, 21, 22, some odd touchdowns this year? And then you got C.J. Bowling Ball Anderson coming out of nowhere, playing more snaps than freaking Gurley in the postseason. He's running over everyone, and he couldn't be stopped against Dallas, and what the hell was going on, man? They were robbed, man. That right there is one of the worst calls that I can honestly ever remember. And I've been watching football all my life, but I didn't really understand football and really get into it to about, 5th, 6th grade. That's when I really understood what was going on. And I really understood the rules and teams and conferences and all that stuff. Yeah, I would watch the Super Bowl because my brother was watching it, but, I really got into it, as I got older. So, I mean, I've been watching football for, close to 20 years. And that's one of the worst calls I've ever seen. Ever. Like, I thought the tuck rule, I still feel bad about the tuck rule, man. Yeah, it was a rule, but I mean, Charles Woodson came off the edge, man. Charles Woodson went ahead and sacked my man TB12. He went ahead and dropped the ball, man. The Raiders recover in the tuck rule, man, because the arm was going forward. Even though he wasn't attempting a pass, he was reeling the ball. That's another discussion, man. I don't even want to talk about that, man. But still, I mean, technically, that's not one of the worst calls in history because it was the right call, technically. As the legality of the NFL, it was the right call. But you know what I mean when I say, like, it was awful because, I mean, if you're a Raiders fan, that one probably still hurts. That one probably still, to this day, probably still hurts. Oh, snap. I need to mess around and score. Huh? But yeah, man, I feel awful for the Saints because in my humble opinion, as I think most people should feel, they were just flat out robbed. And they no longer have a trip to the Super Bowl because of it. I mean, you figure there's a minute 40 left, right? Minute 40 left. First down, automatic first down, right? The Rams have one timeout. Let's just say, for the sake of the argument, it's just 3 knees that they take, right? Let's just say they take 3 knees. Bam. Knee, timeout, minute 40 left. Another knee, bam. It is now third down, right? The clock starts and they bring it all the way down to a minute. They take another knee. Then they go on ahead and they kick a field goal. They let the time wind down and they kick a field goal. After the kickoff, the Rams are left with all of what, 15 seconds, no timeouts to go on ahead and make a miracle happen. And they're at that point they're probably going to need a miraculous play or a touchdown, right? Because with no timeouts remaining, for them to go on ahead and get into field goal range would have just been maybe one short strike or just one deep play. I mean, is it possible? Yeah, but still, they were robbed. I mean, was it a guarantee that the Rams won? No, because the Chiefs they would have had some time, a minuscule of time left to make something happen. A minuscule, like very, very, very little, to make something happen. But still, the opportunity was taken away from them, though. The opportunity, well, not taken away from them because they didn't have to go through that because, the call was just blatantly missed. But they didn't have to go on ahead and be put in that opportunity because that right there was one of the worst calls I ever seen, and I was dumbfounded. And then the call with the Patriots, the overturn, that right there was, I was shocked. I was sitting there watching it, and I'm just like, it's tough. It's tough to see if he actually touches it or he doesn't. It's very tough, but to overturn it, it makes a statement that it's clear as day that he does not touch it. And to me, there's no way to dispute that. You can't really tell. And, we got the Rams, we got the Patriots coming up in the Super Bowl. I personally think, again, the Rams are the most talented team in the NFL. They added Cooks, they got Gurley, they got Talib, they got Peters, they got what's the linebacker name, man? Barron? Is it Mark Barron? He was a freaking goon, bro, just knocking everyone out. The team is good. The team is stacked. The team is good. Now, can we rely on? See, this is what I need right here. This is how I get my tackles right here with Shazier. I'm gonna go ahead and just put everyone on like a spy. Just leave Shazier. All I need you to do is just complete the pass. Just complete the pass. That way I can get the tackle with Shazier and get my tackle. There we go. Now make the tackle, Shazier. There we go. Guaranteed tackle. See, I need solo challenges that put me in that situation where I can go on ahead and just be in a Hail Mary situation. That way I can guarantee myself the tackle. Because, again, I'm like 7 short of 250K. I'm so close. But anyways, man, do we have the best team in the AFC representing? In my opinion, yeah. I mean, if they weren't, the Chiefs are better to me. It's not by much. The Chiefs are good, but not by much. Just because Tom Brady's a freaking goon. Is the best team in the NFC representing? In my opinion, yeah, but they should have lost. And again, just in my opinion, man. Let me know down below your thoughts and opinions down below. I feel bad for the Saints fans, man. I truly do. Like, I haven't even looked at anybody's reaction, any analyst or anything like that. I haven't looked at any. I'm definitely going to see what Stephen A. Smith and see what Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and see what all they think, because I'm interested. But again, in my opinion, Jared Goff. It's funny, right? We're talking about the Rams and look at week 4. We're gonna go on ahead and see what they think, because in my opinion, man, the Saints were just flat out robbed of a Super Bowl appearance, man, and I would be freaking heartbroken if I was a Saints fan. I'm heartbroken now. You know, I'm heartbroken now, and I don't even, you know, I'm not even a Saints fan, you know, and I'm heartbroken now because I feel bad, you know, that I feel bad that shouldn't have happened. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, man. But nonetheless, man, outside of looking in, as a football fan and a fan of neither team, it was a good day of football, man. It was. It was a very good day of football. We got ourselves good games. It just sucks that I'd like to think officiating, you know, changed the outcome of the games, but it is what it is, man. Nothing we could do about it. 7.5K and 20 training watch, of course. The absolute bare minimum for both. But anyways, man, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on and be signing out, man. Appreciate the support. Until next time. Peace!